Hey guys, Ben here from Huckberry, and welcome back to the Huckberry Gear Lab in our latest episode of Ask Huckberry, our show where we answer your questions specifically. Today, we got a fun one. This could be a long one if these guys don't edit this well. We are talking about my shoe collection, and more specifically, how I go about choosing the shoes that I have. What shoes am I wearing right now? I've often referenced how much I love shoes, how many I might have in my collection. So we've heard from you. I'm not going to give you the full collection because that's probably like a 3, 4, or 5-part series, but I'm going to talk about my rotation for this spring, summer, and kind of the why behind what shoes I've either purchased from Huckberry, or obviously not everything I own is from Huckberry, but I'm going to give you a little snapshot into my closet. Let's dive in to my shoes this spring, summer. So first, set a little context. I'm not going to try to unpack right now. We probably need a therapist and maybe my wife and a few other insights on why I love shoes so much. But my sort of philosophy, and we talk about this a lot at Huckberry, how do you build your wardrobe? Where do you start each morning? For me, it's like the night before I'm thinking about it. Are you starting with your pants, the shirt that you want to wear, and then building from there? I'm a guy who starts with the shoes. I'm not overly expressive in everything else that I wear. I think shoes is where I like to bring in the personality, the uniqueness. Let's walk through, and I'm going to start with some of my more activity specific and then maybe get to my fun ones on the other end of the spectrum. Here they are, little sneak peek. The folds, the creases. Oh my God, I put all my shoes in a bag. Yeah, I did. I wear them every day. So first, got 2 shoes. I love to run. It's my mental break from the day. It's how I start my mornings most day. First, I've got sort of my daily drivers. These are the Cloud Monsters from On. Incredibly comfortable. I need a little more cushion. They look pretty cool. These are what I'm running on the streets in. I'm going to maybe a workout class in. These are probably my favorite shoes of spring, summer, because hopefully I'm wearing them often, which means I'm outside, I'm on a trail. Whether I'm running or hiking, these are the shoes that I'm grabbing. Obviously spending a lot of time trail running, but again, they're incredibly versatile. No reason not to hike them out and go for a walk in these as well. Nice and dirty. I have been putting in miles. These are actually a special edition Norda times Satisfy Running, which is one of my favorite brands. We actually don't sell on Huckberry yet. This is not a colorway that we sell on Huckberry, but we've got a great selection of this exact same shoe in a variety of other colors. And I'm wearing these probably the most because, again, I'm trying to run as much as I can and then trying to get on the trails, at least on the weekends. These are my 2 functional shoes. Next. Spring, summer, everyone needs a good pair of canvas shoes. Some people like to keep their white shoes super clean. I'm in the camp of I do not want things clean. I actually just picked these up from Huckberry. These are the Corridor K-Swiss collab. You can see I'm starting to get a little dirt there. I'm not trying to force it, but I'm trying to get away from the clean, pristine white. These are going to be my everydays. Like I'm wearing them today. I wear them with jeans. I wear them on the weekends. They're the shoe that you don't have to think about. A good canvas summer sneaker. Everyone's got to have one. So whether it's a pair of Vans, CVs, this is my pick. I love these shoes. Incredibly comfortable too, like the cork bed, if you can kind of see in here. Everyday casual shoe. Every guy's got to have it. These are the Terra Mule slides from Chukka. I am not a flip-flop guy. No problem with anyone that is. It's not that I have bad toes, I don't think. It's just not my style. So for my casual slip-on, don't want to think about it, walking out the door, doing chores, weekend, I love a good mule. These are incredibly comfortable. I like the styling. I can dress these up a little bit. So I love these. These just dropped on the site this season. These are actually a pair that I got access to earlier in the year to sample and test out, and have not stopped wearing them, especially as the temperatures have gotten much warmer here in Austin. So this is my summer sandal, if you will. But like I said, I can dress this up a little bit. I'm not wearing it to any fancy dinners, but if I've got a date night with my wife and putting on jeans or maybe a 365 pant and a button down, short sleeve button down, you can pull these off. But I'm typically wearing these on the weekends with shorts, t-shirt, running around doing errands with my kids. So these are my occasion shoes. These are my Patent Flex travel shoes. I've owned these for a couple seasons now. We've got a couple different varieties, leathers, some new styles in the Patent Flex and sort of the Astroflex slip-ons for this summer. I don't wear them that often, but these are the shoes that I'm wearing for casual weddings, when I've got to dress up a little bit. They're great for travel, as I mentioned, because of the flexibility, the unstructured nature of the sort of leather in the uppers. You can see a trend in my last shoe, this shoe, and not to give away too much, but probably in my next. I love the sand suede sort of variety, that spectrum. I think it's obviously great for spring, summer with lighter colors. Pop's maybe the wrong word, but I love the contrast that it gives when you're wearing a dark pair of pants. These are not the most formal shoes. If I've got to go to a dressier wedding or a dressier event, I obviously have got some other very specific shoes for those, but these are the versatile summer dressing up occasion weddings that I'll be wearing a few times this summer at the very least. So this is new to Huckberry. This is a 316 times Padmore and Barnes Chukka boot. This is their P404 style. I love this. It's a shaggy suede, so it's obviously that iconic wallaby style, but a little bit more texture and personality in the suede. It's not overly shaggy where it's distracting, but I look down and I find a little joy in it. This is a great spring style, but I'm gonna be wearing this through the summer. When I'm not wearing sneakers, I'm typically grabbing these. I would say these plus my K-Swiss corridors are probably the 1-2 that I'm wearing most in the office. Again, we've got a pretty casual office. I'm wearing these a lot on nights out, when I'm going out with friends, going out with my wife. It's one of the more iconic silhouettes for good reason. It goes with everything. It comes in this color, and then I believe there's a black as well. The more that you wear them, they get a little shaggier. You get a little more texture. So again, I really like that. If you want something a little more traditional, you've got Clark's on the site as well. But shaggy suede, give it a try. Next, these are my Blendstones. Blendstones need no introduction. We got a couple different styles. We've actually got an amazing exclusive on Huckberry. But these are ones that I've owned for quite some time, and it's hard to part with. I also love, this was, and I don't know if it was a limited edition. I haven't been able to find them or see them very often. It's got a little bit of the brogue detailing, so it's got a little pop to it, got a little personality, but they're still the foundational Blendstone boot that you can wear damn with anything. Incredibly versatile, really comfortable, beat the hell out of them. So these turn into probably my chore boot during the summer. During the fall and winter, they're one of my everyday go-tos. So I always love how the Blendstones really wear and get sort of this weathered look to them. And personally, I love the brogue look, getting a little high-low clash here. So these are my Blendstones. Second to last one, and now we're moving into the bonus round, if you will. These are, I talked about earlier, shoes that you grab for a feeling, for a vibe. These are my joy shoes. These are the shoes that I don't wear very often, but when you put them on, you just feel good. You don't give a shit about what everyone else thinks. They're a shoe, whatever the case may be, wherever you find joy in them. These are brand new. I just got these from our friends at Yucatan. These are made in Maine, which is obviously very close to my heart, which is part of the reason. I love Yucatan. We carry them on the site. We've got a cool couple different styles on there right now. I've got a couple in my collection. I've been very lucky to have worked with them over the years here at Huckberry. This is a style I just grabbed. It's this sort of low Chukka meets, I don't know, like boat shoe butcher style. But obviously what you can really see where this really stands out, we've got a couple contrasting color leathers, is the bandana print on the foot. I look down, I've been wearing these for the last week, and it's just fun. Like, yeah, they're a little wacky. This pushes my footwear style a little bit, especially from what you've seen here. I love the classic bandana print. Like, why not put it in a shoe? So that's what I love about Yucatan. I'm wearing these maybe once a week. I gotta be in a mood, whether it's a Friday, or maybe I need a little pick-me-up and I gotta snap myself out of a little grumpy spell. These are those for me. New additions to the collection, Yucatan. Last and certainly not least, these are my Jordan 3s. These are a collaboration a bunch of years ago between Tinker, the legendary Nike designer, and Justin Timberlake, a very well-known sneakerhead. I'm obsessed with the Nike story. If any of you have read Shoe Dog, it's one of my favorite books of all time. I mean, Tinker designed the Jordan 3 foundationally, first and foremost. You go back to the Jordan history. He came in at the Jordan 3, designed that. So this was a cool, like, co-designed reissue, whatever you want to call it. So I'm particularly riding high, no pun intended, Air Jordan, after just last night watching the movie Air. It's the new movie out with Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, a few others, on how Nike actually attracted Jordan to the Nike brand. These shoes represent a lot of that sort of passion and story and style. I don't wear them that often. You can see how clean they are. They do have the creases in the toes, so I have worn them. They aren't wrapped in plastic. These are special occasions. These are when I'm really feeling it. I've got a closet in my garage where all my shoes live. These actually go in my closet with all my clothes. It drives my wife crazy. But this one pair of shoes, it's like the favorite child, it lives in a different place to protect it. So I'm actually going to wear them the rest of the day today at the office. I've inspired myself to put these shoes back on. So Jordan 3's favorite shoe of all time. That is a look at my shoe closet. Nothing wildly outlandish there. As you can see, I've got a pretty, I don't know, classic style, but I appreciate like subtle details in each one. I think that's one of the unifying themes here. I like things that are really versatile, but they've got a little extra hint of personality, whether it's the design, the color palette, who they're collaborating with. So those are my shoes. Wouldn't be an Ask Huckberry without a quick rapid fire round of questions, suggestions, recommendations. Throw them at me. The 2 books that I'm reading right now, The Greatest Beer Run Ever Had, I believe that's the name, and then Range, Why Generalists Triumph in a Specialized World, because I'm a generalist. Peter Attia, shout out to him, just launched something on the Huckberry Journal with him. Listen to the specific episode. He's on a lot of great podcasts right now, but he has a great conversation with Tim Ferriss on alcohol consumption, which is very applicable to me. I don't have a drinking problem, but it was really helpful to hear how he thinks about it. The Style of Being Stoned. It's awesome. Fresh take. 420 actually, as I think we're recording this, right? Is today 420? Style of Being Stoned. Great point of view. Really fun product. Some cool brands doing some interesting things in the weed space. So I like the pitch clock. Baseball, the one problem that it has from a fan engagement standpoint is the games are too long. Even as someone who used to play a lot, and I play now on a Sandlot team, got to speed it up a little bit. So pro pitch clock. I bought my 3-year-old a pair of Nikes. Very fitting for this. I bought my 3-year-old a pair of Nikes for the summer. She chose them. It was a proud moment. I also, shout out Chris Picard, got his children's book for someone here at Huckberry. We had a great baby shower, so that was probably a little bit better of an answer. So Nike, children's book. You didn't ask me, but one recommendation, I already mentioned it earlier in this episode, but go see Air. Even if you don't like Nike, you like shoes, incredible story. Amazing, inspiring, whether you're a business leader, creative. It's just awesome. So there you have it. Ask Huckberry, episode 10, 11, 12, I don't know exactly, but we are wrapped. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for your interest in my shoe closet. Please keep them coming. We want to know questions, recommendations that you want, topics that you want us to cover. So as always, please like and subscribe to our videos. We got a lot more coming. Until next time, we will see you out there. Go get a pair of Jordans and see Air.
Not sponsored by Air.
Not sponsored by Air.